Hello watch fellas, welcome to my channel and welcome to my desk where I create content, reviews and unboxing on mainly watches in Spanish as well as in English. Today I will be reviewing the differences between the three generations of the Bond watch. Let's start the intro. One of the questions that is often asked between the watch enthusiasts about the Omega Seamaster is, which version should I get? Perhaps the 1993 original Bond watch with the 1120 caliber, or the ceramic bezel insert coaxial 2500 caliber released in 2012, or the superb newest iteration released in 2018 with the 8800 caliber movement. So I thought I'd create a video about the main differences between these three particular generations, so hopefully you'll find this useful. And here we go. Starting with the OG Seamaster, I would like to point out that this particular version is essentially the same as the 1993 showcase in the Pierce Brosnan era. This piece is actually the transitional piece to the ceramic coaxial 2500 caliber that was produced in 2006. It still carries the same dimensions as well as aesthetics like the weight pattern dial and the same aluminum bezel insert. In my opinion, this is a very desirable and collectible reference as it carries the best of both worlds. The original look, but with better specs. I eventually will do a review on this particular piece. Stay tuned. And starting with the dimensions, 41mm case diameter, 20mm low width, and 30mm thick. Dome sapphire crystal with anti-reflective treatment on both sides. 2500 coaxial movement, cost certified with 48 hours of power reserved. Unidirectional rotating bezel. Date at 3 o'clock and helium escape valve at 10 o'clock. Screwed down crown and water resistant to 300 or 1000 feet. Now let's take a look at the dial. This is the wave dial, very iconic indeed, with the aluminum insert. Looking at the back case with the iconic Seamaster hippocampus, and the engraved clasp with the Omega Seamaster Professional. And now let's start comparing it to its successor. Second in line, the 2012 release with a long digit reference, which I will not say, it's too long, and it has the same exact dimensions. This second version holds true to the original Seamaster and has now become a cult classic in recent years, and more so after the release of the newer and slightly bigger 2018. Let's put it now side by side. At glance, they don't appear to be much different, but as you put it on a different angle, you can see the weight pattern on the previous gen. The clasp is a lot more simpler on the newer version. It does not have the Seamaster Professional, as you can see. The bracelet has screw down links for easy removal of the links. This is slightly thicker than the previous. Let's take a look at the bracelet now. As you can see, the 1993 is a little bit more curved, the bracelet, as you can see. I kind of like that. It's more comfortable. It looks more dressy. This one has the very same case back with the hippocampus. Now let's take a look at the clasp. Let me open this side. Now I'm going to show you the diverse extension. It is a little bit hard to open, as you can see. Try. That is hard, but there it is. Unfortunately, this clasp does not have micro adjustments like the new version. However, you can always go to your AD and purchase one. I do have one actually, but I had to remove it because the screw came off, and it can't be used again until I replace it. This one you can do the small adjustments, micro adjustments in small increments, as you can see. This is pretty handy when your wrist swells up in hot, humid days. And here's the reference. If you care for it, you can always buy one. And now a quick wrist shot. Today I'm wearing my Rolex Submariner, known as the Hulk. Beautiful hot piece right now, and the market has gone crazy for this particular piece. Let's now move on to the latest version, released in 2018. As you can clearly see, they have reverted back to the wave dial, but this time was laser etched on a ceramic dial. However, this white dial reference was released in 2020. Let's now take a look at the dimensions of this piece. 42 millimeter width by 14 millimeter thick, 300 water resistant, polished and brushed finish, unidirectional rotating bezel, polished ceramic ring-filled helium escape valve, domed sapphire crystal with anti-reflective treatment on both sides. They display is at 6 o'clock. Apply index field with super luminova. The movement is a coaxial master chronometer, caliber 8800. Was officially certified by Metas with 55 hours of power reserve. Rhodium plated rotor and bridges. Geneva waves in arabesque. Blackened screws, barrel and balance wheel. In my opinion, this particular white dial is one of the hottest Seamaster in the market. In some cases, people go as far as saying that it is a Rolex Submariner killer, in which case I do feel the same. I do tend to agree with them. And here is the bracelet that my watch came with. I did get the bracelet version. One of the things I don't really like about this bracelet, the new bracelet, is the fact that it doesn't taper down. It's actually pretty thick. I do like the fact that you can do micro adjustment on the fly, pretty much. Almost like the Rolex's Glide Lock. Not as sophisticated in my opinion, but it still does the job. All you gotta do is push down and pull away, and vice versa. I mean, it's a pretty nice system that they came up with. It does have solid endings and pretty much the same clasp. You know, pretty well made, thick clasp. Overall, I do like it, but I wish it was a little bit thinner. That's why I ended up buying the rubber strap, as I think it gives the looks a little more sporty, and it's indeed very comfortable. I really like the rubber strap. So which one should you buy? Should you buy the 1993 version from the Pierce Brosnan era? Or should you buy the 2012 version without the wave dials? Beautiful watch, ceramic insert. Or should you buy the new version? Which one should you buy? I think it is a tough one, but ultimately it is your decision, and I really hope that this video made it easier for you to decide and not harder. Anyways, I hope you guys like it. Please give it a like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. It will help it to grow and to keep going. Anyways, thank you very much, and see you later.